Senior Health Advice welcome you back. What if one strange-looking pose could boost your circulation, detox your body, and wake up muscles you forgot you had all in under 5 minutes? Sounds like a stretch, right? But this ancient movement, often overlooked in modern fitness, has done exactly that for generations. It's called the frog move. And while it might look a little funny at first glance, the way it works inside your body, especially after 50, is anything but a joke. The older we get, the more our bodies start to forget certain kinds of movement, the deep, natural motions that used to keep everything flowing. This pose was designed to bring that flow back, to wake up your joints, your balance, and even the internal systems that have been running on low power for years. Before we get into what makes it so powerful, I'd love to know, where are you watching from? Go ahead and drop your name and city in the comments. It's always amazing to see people from all over the country and even around the world showing up to take care of their bodies together. Because this channel isn't about chasing youth. It's about preserving vitality. And every time someone shares where they're watching from, it reminds us we're not alone in this journey. So let's take a closer look. Why does this odd little movement, something that looks like a cross between a stretch and a squat, have such a powerful impact on your body's energy, balance, and internal health? Let's find out. Most people take one look at the frog move and think it's just another squat or yoga position. But that's where they miss the point. This movement was never designed to be flashy or difficult. It was designed to reconnect parts of the body that modern life has made lazy. The angles, the breath, the way it opens the hips and lengthens the spine, all of it works together like a quiet reset button for your circulation and balance. When you settle into the position, with your heels slightly lifted and your knees wide, you're not just stretching. You're creating gentle pressure in areas that rarely get activated anymore. The inner thighs, the pelvic floor, the lower belly. These are what I like to call the body's quiet corners, the places that stiffen up when we spend too much time sitting, driving, or standing still. And when those areas begin to move again, the rest of the body follows. The breath deepens, the posture lifts, and that subtle feeling of heaviness starts to fade. The frog move reminds your body of what it already knows: how to flow, how to stabilize, how to restore balance from the inside out. And that's why, for people over 50, this single pose can feel like a 5-minute recharge. It's not about pushing harder or sweating more, it's about waking up the systems that have been sleeping. So now that you understand the why, let's look at what actually happens when you try it. The changes you can feel almost immediately, and the surprising benefits that go far beyond flexibility. Benefit 1. Deep circulation and energy flow. When you settle into the frog move and take that first slow breath, it may not look like much is happening, but inside your body something starts to change. That quiet stillness begins to stir, almost like a gentle current waking up beneath the surface. The frog position opens key pathways that most of us haven't activated in years: your inner thighs, hips, and lower abdomen. As you hold the pose, blood begins to move into these forgotten zones, carrying warmth, oxygen, and energy to every corner of the body. These are the areas where circulation tends to slow down, with age or with long hours of sitting. But here's where this movement is different. It doesn't force the body, it invites it. The lifted heels, open knees, and slow, steady breathing create a natural pumping effect, almost like your own internal rhythm restarting itself. Research published in Frontiers in Physiology found that slow rhythmic squats improve lower limb blood flow by more than 20% in adults over 60. You can feel that science come to life in real time, the warmth building through your legs, the soft pulse in your hips, the steady clarity that follows each breath. What you're feeling isn't a workout burn, it's your circulation reawakening. Fresh blood flows in, stagnant fluids move out, and suddenly the body feels lighter, cleaner, more awake. It's like opening the windows in a house that's been shut for too long. Fresh air rushes in, stale air moves out, and everything inside feels alive again. That's the hidden beauty of this pose. It doesn't just make you move, it makes you feel movement from within. And once that internal flow returns, it sets the stage for something even deeper: your body's natural detox and cleansing system, the lymphatic flow that quietly keeps everything running behind the scenes. Benefit 2. Lymphatic activation and detox. When your circulation starts to open up, another hidden system quietly comes online. The lymphatic system, your body's natural cleansing and immune network. Unlike blood, the lymph doesn't have a pump. It depends entirely on breath, movement, and muscle contractions to keep it flowing. When we sit too long or move too little, this system slows down, and waste that should be leaving the body ends up lingering instead. The frog move changes that in a simple, natural way. As you lower into the squat with your heels lifted and knees wide, you gently compress the main lymphatic hubs in the groin, lower belly, and underarms. Then, as you rise and breathe out, those areas release, creating a wave-like motion that pushes fluid through the system. Every inhale and exhale becomes a kind of internal massage, moving waste out and pulling clean fluid back in. Physical therapists sometimes call this kind of deep, rhythmic movement a natural lymphatic pump because it does what expensive detox treatments try to mimic from the inside out. You're using your own breath and body as the tool for renewal. Over time, this can help reduce puffiness, stiffness, and that heavy feeling in the legs or face that so many people over 50 mistake for aging. What's really happening is stagnation, not decline. And when the lymph starts flowing freely again, you might notice small but powerful shifts. Clearer thinking, less swelling, even better sleep. It's your body remembering how to clean house. The best part? It's gentle. You're not forcing a cleanse or sweating through exhaustion. You're reminding your system how to function the way it was always meant to. When the frog move becomes a quiet part of your routine, it's like giving your body permission to reset. And once your internal rivers start flowing again, the next transformation begins not just inside your organs, but in the way your body holds strength, balance, and stability from the ground up. Benefit 3. Joint-friendly strength and balance. As your body begins to flow more freely, something else quietly comes alive: strength. But not the kind you build from heavy weights or fast reps. This is deeper, more intelligent strength, the kind that protects your joints and steadies your balance. When you lower into the frog move, your big muscle groups don't do all the work. Instead, your smaller stabilizers, the quiet guardians around your knees, hips, ankles, and spine, begin to engage. These are the muscles that keep you upright, catch you when you stumble, and help you rise from a chair without strain. For many people over 50, these stabilizers are underused, yet they're essential for independence and confidence in movement. Because the frog move is a closed-chain exercise, your hands and feet stay connected to the ground, spreading your weight evenly through the fascia and tendons instead of forcing it into one joint. Physical therapists often recommend this type of movement because it reduces pressure on the knees while strengthening the muscles that protect them. In this position, your body becomes a system of micro-adjustments, tiny corrections that happen naturally to keep you balanced. Even holding the pose for a few breaths trains your ankles and feet to stabilize, rebuilding that foundation from the ground up. Over time, this kind of slow, conscious strength translates into everyday life. You walk longer without fatigue, climb stairs with more confidence, and notice that sitting down and standing up feels smoother and easier. The frog move reminds your body how to support itself, using coordination instead of brute force. And when your foundation is steady, the rest of the body follows. This is resilience, the kind of strength that lasts. But the benefits go even deeper, reaching beyond your muscles to gently stimulate the organs that keep your core healthy and your energy balanced from within. Benefit 4. Internal organ micromassage and core harmony. Beneath the surface, every movement you make in the frog pose is creating a gentle wave of pressure through your midsection, a quiet, rhythmic massage for the organs that keep you balanced, nourished, and energized. When you lower your torso between your knees and take a slow breath, the belly softens and the diaphragm descends, lightly pressing on the stomach, intestines, and pelvic floor. Then, as you lift and exhale, the organs rebound upward. This simple cycle of compression and release boosts blood and lymph flow to the digestive tract, bladder, and reproductive organs. It's like giving your body a tune-up from the inside out. Many people who practice this regularly describe a feeling of lightness in their core, as if digestion becomes easier and tension in the lower belly fades away. That's because the motion gently stimulates the vagus nerve, which helps calm the nervous system and support healthy gut function. One viewer, Linda, who's 67, told me she felt her digestion wake up after just a week of practice. She wasn't doing anything extreme, just breathing, moving slowly, and letting her body remember what it once knew. That's the beauty of this movement. You're not forcing change, you're allowing it. For women, this can mean better pelvic floor tone and hormonal balance. For men, improved circulation around the prostate and lower abdomen. And for everyone, a sense of inner spaciousness that comes when the breath, core, and organs begin to move together again. This isn't flashy strength, it's quiet harmony. A balance between effort and ease, movement and stillness. When you feel that gentle rhythm inside, it's a reminder that your body is more than muscle and bone. It's a living system that responds to care, breath, and awareness. And once your center begins to flow freely, another transformation follows from deep inside your core all the way down to your feet, where circulation and energy rise again, supporting your legs and protecting you from one of the most common issues of aging, varicose veins. Benefit 5. Varicose vein relief and lower body circulation. From the ground up, the frog move offers one of its most practical gifts, better blood return from the legs to the heart. As we age, many of us experience heaviness, swelling, or visible veins that slowly appear along the calves and thighs. These are often signs that our circulation isn't flowing upward as efficiently as it once did. The truth is, your calves act like a second heart, pushing blood back toward your upper body every time they contract. But if those muscles stay inactive because of sitting, reduced activity, or weakened posture, the system slows and blood begins to pool. When you balance in the frog position, with your heels lifted and knees wide, you create a gentle but constant engagement of the calf muscles. Every small adjustment, every rise and fall with your breath, acts like a soft pump. Blood moves upward, easing the burden on the veins and supporting the valves that keep flow steady. Unlike high-impact exercises that can put too much pressure on delicate veins, this movement is low, rhythmic, and kind. You're not forcing your body to work harder, you're helping it work smarter. Over time, this subtle practice can reduce that heavy, tired feeling in your legs. It helps restore lightness, improves endurance, and supports the graceful movement we all want to keep as we age. Imagine it like a quiet, steady tide, each breath lifting you, each exhale grounding you, circulation flowing freely in both directions. The frog move doesn't just prevent stagnation, it restores vitality from the bottom up. And once you've felt that renewed strength and flow in your legs, the next step is learning how to practice this safely and confidently so you can make it part of your daily rhythm. How to practice the frog move safely and simply. Senior health advice said you don't need special equipment or a yoga mat to feel the benefits of the frog move, just a little space, steady breath, and a few quiet minutes. Start by standing near a wall or chair for balance. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, begin to lower yourself into a gentle squat. Keep your heels slightly lifted and your knees wide apart, like a frog preparing to leap. Let your hips sink comfortably toward the floor, and rest your fingertips on the ground or on the seat of a chair if reaching down feels difficult. Keep your spine long, your chest open, and your gaze soft. Now, inhale deeply through your nose as you slowly lift your hips, letting your head drop forward naturally. Feel that stretch along the back of your legs and the soft lengthening through your spine. Then exhale through your nose and return to your starting squat, moving with intention and control. Think of your breath as the guide that leads the movement, not the other way around. You're not chasing intensity, you're creating connection. Each rise and fall is like a wave, cleansing and restoring your body from within. Start small, just 5 to 10 gentle repetitions is enough to begin. Move slowly, stay mindful, and focus on how the motion feels inside your body. If you feel shaky or unsure, pause and rest your hands on the wall. If your heels want to drop, let them hover just above the ground. This isn't about perfect form, it's about fluid motion. With each repetition, you'll notice more stability, more warmth, and a deeper sense of grounding through your feet. This short routine can become your daily reset, a way to restore balance, clear your mind, and remind your body how to breathe and move as one. Even on busy days, Just a minute or two of this gentle motion can lift your energy, loosen your joints, and bring a quiet sense of focus that carries into everything else you do. If you have knee replacements, hip issues, or balance challenges, approach the frog move with care. Use a wall, a chair, or even a countertop for stability, and never force your range of motion. Pain is not progress, it's information. Your goal isn't to push harder, it's to move smarter. Many physical therapists recognize this pose as a safe mobility exercise when done gently, especially for older adults rebuilding strength and coordination. If you're unsure, check with your healthcare provider first. The frog move should feel grounding, not stressful, energizing, not exhausting. Because here's the bigger truth. This isn't just a movement, it's a message. The frog move reminds us that our bodies are still capable of renewal, no matter our age. After 50, exercise isn't about chasing youth, it's about protecting independence, keeping balance, and feeling alive in your own skin. Remember that strange-looking pose we started with? Maybe it's not strange at all. Maybe it's your body remembering what vitality feels like. Every slow rise in breath in this movement says, I'm still here. I can still grow stronger. So try it this week. Do it at your own pace. Notice how your body responds after a few days, maybe lighter legs, better sleep, or a clearer mind. And if you do, share your experience in the comments. You never know who might be encouraged by your story. Because aging isn't about giving up movement, it's about rediscovering it, one mindful breath, one gentle flow at a time.
If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to the channel.